I don't know if I should wear my glasses today, because I never put my contacts in the last 4 days, because we haven't been really going out at all, so there's no use for contact. Let me see how they look like. Okay, it's just a little blurry there, it's just... Might as well just keep it on. Better. What's up, everybody? So this video is gonna be a short little fun video that we're gonna be doing because of our isolation everywhere in the world. So I want to do maybe a little fun challenge to see who can do the best or so. Alright, so this video is gonna be about cloning. What is cloning? Cloning is a multiple version of you in the same image. And it should be fun because it's the perfect time to do as during when we're stuck inside our house. And what do you need? You need a camera. You know, do not move your camera. That's the biggest thing because that'll be a lot easier, make your life much easier. And there's one thing what would help a lot if you don't move your camera. I got this little remote here. You can see here. It's just a little remote where you can control. It can self timer and everything. And you wouldn't have to worry about moving the camera because you're controlling from remote. And let's get into the computer and edit our 3 photos. Alright, so what I have here, I have one big image of myself in the center. And here are these 2 images I want to add. And useful tip, don't change your lighting. Because I strongly regret it because they changed the temperature. But if you need to, that's okay, I'll help out with that. So as you get 3 common photos here, I got here. And the first one, I'm going to do the one on my bed. So I'm going to unlock it and just drag it over here and highlight over here. And make sure you get the picture as center exact. Just like that. And you can see nothing is moving at all. Except for the lighting. So now, the biggest thing for cloning, you want to click this mask button right here. And Control I. Which get the opposite. So everything's gone. What do you need to do? You can see here it's black right now instead of white because that means everything's covered. So now I'm going to take out my paintbrush and let me make the size a little bigger. Okay, oops, I don't want that. And then get myself in here. There we go. And we can fast forward a little bit. And you can see it doesn't look too pretty. That's where it's gonna take time to do this because I changed the lighting. That's why I don't recommend changing the lighting. Now this may be a little bit more difficult for me, which I have to do a little more adjustment there. So you can see, so I'm gonna zoom in on my shoulder so I don't eliminate my shoulder and then make the paintbrush size smaller. And try to follow along my shoulder. It gets a little challenging here. There, I think that should look good. And I might have made a mistake. If you make a mistake, that's when you pull your eraser out. And then you can, oops, here let me up to 100 and then you're erasing your shoulder back in. And now let me go back to paintbrush and do a better job here. I'm just doing this quick as possible because you guys know, you understand it. I'm sure you guys are all pretty smart. And so you can see here the lighting change. I'll show you that in a moment. So let's add another picture into this one. Unlock, drag, and drop. And make adjustment to make sure it match everything. Perfect. And now mask, white, control I, and make it opposite to invert it. And now let's do the same thing. Make sure, another thing is make sure you have this clicked instead of this one because you'll be erasing that one instead. Click on the one that had the mask layer and that would be useful. Now let's add myself in this. Make the size a little bigger, and then here we go. It's very simple, it's not too hard, and I would love to see what you guys got there. it would be an awesome challenge to see who has the best one and the best isolation photo, because right now is the perfect time to add it. Beautiful. So now we got two images connected with the first one, and if you match the lighting, folks, that's all you have to do. But if you're running into the same issue as I am, which is the lighting is off, you guys change it and I want to be able to get in focus, here's the part that would be very useful for you guys that need to match lighting. So as you can see, this one is a little way too harsh enough to want to change that. And now, first of all, you want to change that and you want to get rid of this one. So I'm gonna click this layer and I'm gonna put your eraser on, and I'm gonna change the opacity to 50%, about 50%, where it doesn't get rid of everything. And this is gonna take a little time to work on it. And I do want to try to get rid of a harsh line as much as possible, so I can be in the focus like I'm naturally lighted, and try to get it smooth as possible. I'm gonna try my best to smooth it in, and maybe you would have to increase the opacity, but it's gonna take a little bit of work, and that's when we try to focus on my work. So I feel like I got a pretty good angle here. Now I'm gonna lower my opacity to decrease in the next value, next line, which I consider value, but obviously a line would be better for you guys, you understand. Okay, as you can see here, it's still a little bit harsh lighting, but I think that's going to be pretty good. And now next up, we would have to select that image and go to the adjustment and bring out the curve. And first thing, make sure this is pointing down, so I just adjust this later. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it a little darker and then bring the highlight up. And then bring the mid-tone up a little bit. Oh, it looked much better. And now what I need to do here is change the color because it's a little bit too warm. So I'm gonna go back to the adjustment, and where is it? I'm gonna bring color balance. That's where it play a big role here. And you want it to be a mid-tone. I believe this is a mid-tone. And it's a little too warmer. I'm gonna change it to a little colder. And now I'm going to the highlight and bring in that cyan. And this is the part where you have to play around a little bit. And the shadow, I forgot, connect to the bottom picture. There. So it's not too bad, but it matched pretty well. Not too bad. But the same thing, lighting makes it more difficult. And now let's move to the next one. This one should be much easier, because what I'm thinking when I'm looking at this picture, it's not too harsh of a lighting, and I believe that I could just take this out, which would not be a problem at all. So I'm going to increase opacity to 50 and smoothly. And it doesn't seem like it's too hard at all because the light is not much different comparing to the original image. But I'm still going to include the curve just to match it much better. The curve always, in my opinion, help match each layer the best. And also the color, what do they call it? The color balance, my bad. And let me run through mixing a layer to make it a little better before I do all these adjustments later. Now as I zoom out, it doesn't look too bad. It's much easier. Here, let me see, I missed something here. My shin. Yeah, that in there. There we go. So it doesn't look too bad. Now I'll let you the adjustment later. I think it will make your life so much easier if you would control the lighting. Not. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit and make it an S. And another thing I noticed, this picture is much more brighter, and I'm gonna add contrast into it, or exposure would be much easier. And then bring it down, expose. Get rid of it, folks. That's all you have to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it's very helpful. Make sure you do not change the lighting, because it would make your life so much more difficult, like I did. If I had more time to edit it, it would be much better, but I wanted to get you guys quickly so you can understand. That's all for this video today, and I've been really tired today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video for now, and I'm just gonna go right to bed. Might well do that. Okay. Alright. I'll see you guys in the next video. And I'm not gonna end it like this. It'll be a special way to end it. Ugh. Oh wait. Hey Siri, can you turn off every light, please?